I'll be totally real. I've never heard censorship in a movie in theaters before, but guess there's a first time for everything. So Impractical Jokers, the movie, follows four friends, Q, Mur, Sal, and Joe, and it follows a mishap that happened when they were in high school, when they have a chance to put that behind them in the past, but only three of them can attend this certain event. They compete in a set of hidden camera challenges to see who gets left out. I want to preface this by saying I'm a huge fan of Impractical Jokers. I love the show. I think it's really funny. Just the chemistry that these four guys have is really apparent, especially in the show. And it's really, really funny. Just the things that they do. It's just hilarious. And definitely that's the best part of this movie, is that you really feel the chemistry these four guys have together. Obviously, they're lifelong friends. You hear it at the beginning of every episode. But you really see this in this movie. You can see the chemistry that they have together. You can see that these guys are friends and that they just love hanging out and having fun together. And that kind of felt like what this movie was. It was just four guys making a movie, having fun. Now, the problem with this movie is that it's two different movies at once. On one hand, you have the actual Impractical Jokers side, where they're doing the challenges, or they're messing with each other, and they're doing all sorts of like hidden camera stuff. And it's really entertaining when it's that side of the story. It's really funny. It's among some of their best challenges yet. But there's this other side of the movie that is this fictional side to the story, this actual like story that they're trying to do. And when it's doing that, it's not working at all. There's this whole subplot with Paula Abdul, and it's just weird and boring, and it doesn't work, and it feels like it doesn't fit in this movie. I mean, to be completely fair, it feels like a TV movie that somehow made its way into theaters. And this isn't a bash on Impractical Jokers. I love the show, I love the guys, but I don't think this movie was the best route for them to take with a movie. I think there are a couple of other things that could have been done to make it more interesting and really appeal a lot more to the fan base, do more challenges, but this just doesn't work. The whole story idea, it just doesn't really work. It's really boring. Now, like I was saying, the actual Impractical Jokers stuff is really, really great. It has that same comedy style that you're used to if you watch the show. And like I said, it's among some of their best challenges yet. It's really entertaining. I was laughing really hard watching it. And whenever that was on screen, it was excellent. Like the punishments, the challenges, them just messing with each other. That's all really, really great. And I wouldn't change a thing about that, except maybe have a little bit more of that. But the actual story side, it doesn't work at all. And a part of that's because the four guys, they aren't really actors. They're just four friends messing with each other. That's really all it is. They're not actors, and so to see them try to act in the story, it doesn't really work. And it's just really boring. And it takes up like half the movie. It's a lot of the movie is the acting and the story, and it was a lot more than I was wanting out of this movie. I was expecting more of the challenges, and I didn't get that, and so I was a little bit disappointed in that regard. I don't think this was the right route to go in terms of making an Impractical Jokers movie. I think if they had just done like an hour or a 2-hour special, I think that would have been better. But I don't think this movie with this story is the best idea. But like I said, the challenges are great. The actual Impractical Jokers stuff is great, but the story is awful. It's just not very good. And it kind of really detracted my experience of watching this as a movie. It just wasn't that good. I'm going to give Impractical Jokers, the movie, a PB&J. I feel like that's a fair rating. Like I said, I love the actual Impractical Jokers stuff, but the story and the acting is just so bad and so unnecessary. I just wanted the jokes. I just wanted the challenges. That's all I wanted. And it was only half the movie. So I feel like PB&J, it was just right down the middle for me. It's hilarious, it's fun, but it's also really boring at times. That's going to wrap it up for my review of Impractical Jokers, the movie. I know this is a much shorter review. Didn't really have a whole lot to say about this movie, and there's not a whole lot that can be said about this movie. But if you've seen it, if you're a fan of the show, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments below. If you liked this review, give it a like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You'll be one of the first ones to know when I upload a new video. In the next couple of days, I'm going to have a movie talking about some of the movies that I missed or I didn't review on this channel. It's just going to be a quick set of reviews. I'm going to review those really quickly. That'll probably come out tomorrow. And then, of course, I've got movie reviews coming very soon. Onward, the next Pixar movie, comes out this week, so be looking forward to that review very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.